In this episode, I will try my first bossing on this account, which went alright, I'll be honest. I also tried not to get stuck on my Slayer task, but it did not go alright. I have some progress to do, and I will also roll the most amazing drop of all time. Enjoy! My name is Shuk, and this is my ChanceMan account. This account must obtain as many unique items from killing monsters or any skill that I have unlocked. Every item that I get spins a special wheel that unlocks something completely random. Every single item in the game is locked, and I will unlock them one at a time. Join me on my quest to become the first ChanceMan billionaire in old school RuneScape. In the previous episode, we got an amazing drop, which is the Blood Rune drop and a Water Battle Staff, which I can pick up. So I have the Water Elemental Rune unlocked and the Blood Rune for spellcasting unlocked too. Now, if you didn't watch previous episodes, make sure you use the playlist, which is in the description, for episodes 1 through 4. If you didn't watch previous episodes, do not worry, I'll make it as clear as possible for you. My current goal for this account is to reach 750 total level and 30 quest points. This will unlock LMS, which is a good source of both money and good rolls, because there's a lot of unique items in the shop, and it's very interesting for my account to get like multiple new rolls and new items. Now, 750 is not that many total levels, but most skills are locked currently, which is a problem. I will have to either train high skills or unlock more. I went to Relica to meet with a hunting expert. He gives you basic hunting tools, which is a lot of rolls for a chance man. Obviously, I cannot use most of them, but those that I didn't have are very good rolls. Summer Pie is hard to get, but if I can get my hands on it, it's a great food and boosting tool. The only way I can get that, I think, is potentially clues. Adamant 2H sword should be doable, and the beer, Axeman Folly, can be bought easily. Now, Avernic Defender is super good. So is a Black Mask. They're just both locked behind Big Quest. They said eventually they will be my best in slots by far. And also 80 Strength is super good. I'm gonna try to do some more Slayer. Vanaka currently is one of the safest. A lot of is a monster that he gives or a task. I haven't finished them yet, so it's a great start for me, but eventually I think I will go to the wilderness or Slayer. I think it just makes sense. A lot of stuff are unique in the wilderness, and you have to be careful because a lot of Slayer masters you can be blocked because it's not possible to do the task. Now, just finished this one, which is great. 16 Slayer levels, not great, but we're getting somewhere. I just got a Black DI shield roll. Not that interesting, honestly. There's no way to get one uh, without crafting it yourself through fletching. Now, getting a Hail Giant task, I think is the perfect moment. Go kill Obor for the first time. I'm mostly here for the combat achievements. I think it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be rare to get something good from the chest, but I'm still hoping for something. I haven't been here in a very long time, and I completely forgot that like it just respawns instantly. I like usually with the old key system, it would not respawn. You had to reset it, but now it's very easy and common to kill them. I still have a couple drops that I can get from ill giants and I have to finish my task too. So level 18 Slayer with a total level of 500. 250 total levels left. Next task is Trolls. It's not hard to get the Trolls. It's right next to Chamber of Xeric. This said, I didn't get anything from that task. So next one is actually Ice Giants. I already killed them for a black shield before, a black kite, but now I am back. Adamant Spear is decent. I think it's gonna be very hard to get. I think it can be bought by Konar. This said it's mostly gonna be used for poison. Now, the task that I have is Cockatrice. I know there's a way to safe spot them, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it without magic or a long range weapon. So, with knives on long range, it's very, very hard to do so, and every time you attack them without a mirror shield, you get their stats drained. So I'm at 2 range right now. I didn't get a single kill. This said it's possible to do it. I didn't invent this. I don't remember where I found it, but there is a way. It's tedious, but there is a way to kill them. If you have exactly a range of 6 tiles, which is knives on long range, you can kill one, but it takes forever because my range level is now 3 because it was drained. So I gave up. It's almost impossible to tag them. For now, I will be Slayer locked until I get a long range weapon. Now, since I'm around, I'm gonna try to go for weird drops. So the poison chalice, tell me in the comments how to pronounce it because I'm not that good in English. Don't have much use for the teleport anchoring scroll. Now I wanted to buy the Axeman's Folly in Varlamore, but I didn't have cash. Thankfully there's a bank right next to it. Now, Green Row Bottoms is good. It's sold in the Grand Tree, very easy to get. I also bought a Mitchell Plate Skirt in Alcarid, very decent. I got Mushroom Spore, not much use for it. This said, it's a free roll, so not bad. I did get a lamp from the Beekeeper event. And the final part, which was the gloves. Small 15-second break, just so I can kill the rocks. And maybe you can subscribe to the channel. Thank you. There's not much to do here without the first quest in Relica, which is the Phragmic Trials. Now, one thing that I can do is start the Giant Dwarf quest, which allows me to enter the city of Keldagrim, which is the grand capital of dwarves. Now, not too much to do here, but there's some interesting shops. I have 2 free rolls in the Keldagrim stonemason shop if I have the cash. Now, I say it's free because I could buy the marble blocks and the condensed gold for 10 million, but I would be able to sell it for the same price on the Grand Exchange, get my money back. I just don't have 10 million cash. Now, there's many shops here which are amazing because I have the stuff unlocked and I can buy it. There's also stalls which you can thieve from, get many more rolls. They said I don't have the required levels, thieving levels to be precise. They said I can come back whenever using the Blast Furnace teleport minigame. So it'll be very easy. Dragon Crossbow would be a super good roll if I had a way to craft it. It's gonna be very, very hard to do so. because you need dragon limbs, which is only dropped from adamant and rune dragons, and you cannot beat them without Dragon Slayer 2 quest requirement. Everything else, not too useful. Chocolate bar is cool. It's sold into a shop. I already had one before, but this can eventually make chocolate dust, which is a different unlock. Sunfire Fanatic Cuirass could be worth it at some point because Colosseum is unlocked. It should be quite hard to get it, but I might eventually make my way there for different roles. If we're lucky, we're gonna get the cuirass. I took a tankard in Relica and I brought it all the way to Lumbridge. If you fill it on a beer barrel, you get a full beer, which is an extra roll. Sadly, I cannot wear a runeplate body without Dragon Slayer 1, but it would be good armor. But it has good value, so it's good. It's a good moneymaker. If Farate's Aid is only used to kill vampires, I would say it's pretty useless. They added a brand new shield shop in Alderin recently. You can buy some shields, and I just got an amulet mold, which is super cool. Eventually, when I get a gold bar, I'll be able to make most amulets. And just as a reminder, most amulets that you get have a string already. The amulet unstringed are also different items that would get you additional rolls. Moving on. When I'm training at the grab, I like to go on a PvP world, not a PvP world, but high risk world, and I bring my pickaxe. This makes me MVP, and I can mine the crab for gems. And I like to bank those gems because eventually I'll be able to sell them for platinum. So like I'm not selling them on the Grand Exchange for money, but platinum is gonna be crucial. I won't elaborate more on that, but eventually I'll make it part of my account rules and they will have an impact. More to come. Now I'm just trading mining because I need total levels. Just got the 15 total level mining copper. It's not a new role, I already have them unlocked. This said, I can now get limestone. Not useful, but you know, it's a role, so I'll take it. British rope top is an amazing role. The only part is that it's locked behind Desert Treasure 2, so it's impossible to get on this account. Never say never, but you know, I don't think it's gonna happen. I still have drops that I can get from goblins in the goblin village. Not too many of them, but you know, bronze javelins are not that common. As an example, it's pretty hard to get them. Pre-made bata is very good. It's viable. And chisel is excellent as a drop, and it completes the goblins in the goblin village. Now, what's so special about chisel is that it unlocks crafting, and I didn't have one, so it's also a free roll. There is a way for me now to cut some gems. It's gonna be amazing when I have a gem that is unlocked. I'll be able to just train crafting as much as I want, as long as I have money for it. So super good for that. Talking about money, I just unlocked the Onyx Amulet, which is not impossible to do now because I can craft using the Amulet mold an Onyx Amulet on stream. I know I would still be missing a couple rolls, but I am closer to getting an Amulet of Fury. I can use the chisel instantly to get some bone fragments. Super anti-poison 4 is super good. We will take as many way as possible to cure poison. Just want to say quickly that I have a Dragonstone unlocked, but I never rolled it. so I have to get one before I can buy more on the Grand Exchange. This said it requires 55 crafting to cut it. It would cost a lot to join like that because I don't have the cut Dragonstone. In the following clip, I don't actually have a Void Waker and Third Age. I was filming a YouTube short and I used gear replacer to so that it feels like I have this gear on, but I don't actually have a weapon in my hands at the moment. I'm unarmed, but yeah, Amulet of Defense, not bad. If I can get my hands on it, I could go enchant it at the Fountain of Rune for a free roll. Now, in the Grand Tree shop, I can buy some pre-made food, which gave me a black robe. It's not great. Just got back from Escape Rune. Headless Harrow is very good because if I can get my hands on Harrow tips, this is a way for me to train crafting. Headless Arrow is also a free roll because you can get one in the deep wilderness. So I don't need feathers, I don't need arrow shafts to train crafting now. I just need any arrow tips and the level to make them. I'm back at the Chaos Altar with Auto Retaliate on to train some more prayer levels. Since I stopped at Protect from Magic, I thought I would get some more levels to get Protect from Melee. This would allow me to do more PVM. Now sadly, I was very close to 43, but I decided not to go back. I decided I would just bury some bones and get Protect from Melee. Now, I have some more bosses unlocked by doing this, but also additional quests, including Meet and Greet. Now, that's a new quest I have never done before, even on my other accounts. Just thought I would stop for alpacas. Now, the quest is not that hard, although the boss can be a challenge when you have not infinite prayer, because I don't have prayer pot, I don't have anything, and he can hit quite fast. I actually ran out of prayer, so on my second time doing the boss, I actually got it. I was a bit lucky, I would say, because I did miss a couple of mage prayers. You have to pray like really quickly. Since I'm very, very close to the Fortis Coliseum, I can just enter and leave. It's just like a raid. Whenever you get out of a PVM challenge, you get full HP, full prayer. So very easy for me to just use this whenever I want to get my HP back. That's an extra quest point for me right now. The quest is done. That's 25 cooking right off the bat. I cannot really cook still. I don't have a training method. But I have Protect from Melee, so I can kill creatures I would not normally kill. Decided I would flinch a green dragon in the wilderness for 2 extra roll. Cactus Spine, not too useful, but eventually I'll be able to grow it. And also get a green dragon leather, which is useful. I can bring it in Alcarid, pay to get it tanned, and it gives me an extra roll. Made my way to Deep Wilderness, where I got attacked by the Chaos Elemental. I'm very surprised they let me log out. I did log out, change world, and you can pick up Headless Arrow. This is the only place in the game where those spawn naturally. So I completely skipped feathers and arrow shafts. I can buy Headless Arrows to train fletching in the future if I get arrow tips. Very, very useful drop and roll. Train my Thieving to level 50 for the total levels, but also because I get access to more Thieving methods. This one is very, very good. Thieving wealthy citizens is a great method to get easy clues and good XP. I am now level 54 and I am trying to complete some easy clues. Uncut Jade is great because it's an easy way for me to train crafting, mostly because I just got a chisel, but also it is pretty cheap. So I'm very happy with that rule. While I was doing those clues, I completely forgot this. I cannot do all of the steps because I am not the owner of a shovel. So while walking to this step that clearly requires a spade, I forgot that I don't have one. So I had to drop it naturally. But juggling clues like this really makes it possible and very likely that you get caskets. So overall, I am not too worried about steps that I cannot do because I would say I can complete most clue steps. It just takes a while because they are usually done in Varlamore. This is where I juggle them. And I take the ship every time I want to get somewhere. So it can take a while. Now, casket opened. Very good rolls here. Yellow die is used to do the Eagle's Beak quest. Crossbow string is done. You put that on crossbows. So not too bad either. And Blurberry Special is a quest item for Death Plateau. Now, of course, I already have the black cape. So the yellow die makes a yellow cape, which is a free roll. Swampweed, not too useful, very hard to get. Now, because I'm thieving wealthy citizens, I also get house keys. House keys are useful because they allow me to enter into houses and thieve them. You can get many necklaces, amulets, rings. They are pretty rare, but the XP is good and it's AFK, so I like it. Red feather is interesting. It can be used to make darts or make headless arrows, which I already have, but it cannot be used for fishing. So it has a very limited use, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. 59 thieving. See, the XP is pretty quick. I went to the crossbow stalls in Keldagrim, which earlier in the video I said were pretty cool. Like, those are pretty free rolls. And I got myself a Ruby Bolts E. Now, it's not possible for me to get this one very easily, but this is one more step to make a Ruby Bolts build, which is gonna be, in my honest opinion, probably best in slot until T-bow if I unlock it. I don't think it's gonna be possible to make something better than Ruby Bolts E, and this is just like one more bolts. So one less step until I finish my Ruby Bolts build. Steel pickaxe is okay, not too great, but it is like my best pickaxe I can get. More stalls I can thieve, which is the fishing stall in Corinth. This is like underground for a quest. Tiara mold, which is decent. Honestly, I can make a tiara with it. That's pretty much it. Brown apron, which is good. It's needed to access the crafting guild. Not too much there, but it could be a source of molds. If I can unlock them, I can go pick them up there. I have seen some much worse rolls, so this one is not too bad. Speaking of molds, I can simply buy it, so it's also a free roll. This is a dwarf weed potion, unfinished, not very useful for me. Oh, and the gold tiara, like I just bought the mold. This said I don't have a gold bar. I think those tiaras are mostly made for rune crafting, like you use them as talismans. Once again, in the grand tree in this video, I bought a pre-made drunk dragon, which I unlocked before, and it unlocked dynamite, which I can actually buy in Corinth. One of the best way to get extra total levels is to train range on sand crabs using black knives. In a matter of seconds, I can get 20 levels. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it took a couple minutes, but it was fairly quick. Almost 32, 33 ranged. Getting crushed by a bot. But still, a couple rolls I can get here. Edible seaweed gave redwood logs, which I'm not going to be able to get until I have 90 wood cutting. So, could take a really long while. This said, I'm already level 36 ranged. Much more total levels, which is super good. 621 total levels. I can easily start crafting at the Grand Exchange. First time crafting a Jade, I get anti-fire potion 4. Sadly, it's not gonna be possible for me to make the anti-fire potion myself. I'm gonna need Herblore unlock. Now, still training range, 625 total, and now 40 range total. Now, that is a very big unlock. If you know RuneScape enough, you know what 40 unlocks. That's right, the Ranging Guild. It's not Green the Eyed. I don't really have it unlocked in this game mode, although I would agree with you otherwise. I would say that Green the Eyed is a bigger unlock than the Ranging Guild. This said, there's some cool drops here, and whenever I need arrow tips, if I unlock them, I can buy them here. As a start, I can buy hard leather body and vambraces, which are fairly good drops. I can straight up buy them, so it's a time saver for me. And that's pretty much it for the Ranging Guild. If I get anything else armor wise, I can always go back. Otherwise, it's a pretty good total level for ranged, and 60 thieving is amazing. As I am editing this, I am noticing that on that day I was visiting the Vardarvis clan, which is my old clan. I never really left them. I just joined the ChanceMan clan with my ChanceMan account. I just want to give them a big shout out to everyone at Vardarvis if you're seeing this. One really cool thing about the meet and greet quest is that the shop now sells Varlamorian kebabs, which is a very good healing source. It's similar to kebab, but it's better. It's like an upgrade, and it's very cheap. Now, Mitchell armor is decent, but it could have been Ranger boots. Oh my god. Anti-venom plus, it's great, it's fantastic, but there's no way for me to get that. Okay, easy casket. Okay, this is a unique. Thank God for that. Leather. Oh, leather is good. I think it's a quest item, but it's also a crafting method. Before I get on that, I wanted to finish my clue. I was looking for Rusty. I thought I had to kill him, but I have to talk to him. But it turns out that, yeah, it's just an NPC I have to talk to. Yeah, so yeah, like I was saying, the costume needle is very, very cool. I forgot to grab it when I finished the quest. Death on the Isle. Now I can craft some more. I can also get myself some very good rolls. Now, Tome of Water empty is super good. Water elemental runes in my offhand at all times. This said, I don't have a way to do temporos, but eventually I think I will be able to. Mostly because of barbarian fishing. Like I only need, I think, 55 fishing to be able to do temporos, but it would help if I had a rope and a net to take the rewards. So I might not be able to get the tome, but I could grind it beforehand, I guess. It wouldn't be a classic ChanceMan episode if I didn't go back where I was 10 minutes before for another roll. So the shirt gave me pantaloons, which is perfect, honestly. This is what I needed for a full kit. I decided to do my first big bosses on this account to try maybe to get a good roll. Of course, I'm on mass worlds because I don't have much gear. I can't quite solo or even trio. This said, I can pretty much just do enough damage to get a slice of the rewards. So Rune Dart Tip gave me Steel Asta, which is not possible to get without making it myself using barbarian smithing, so I won't be able to get that. I also got sunfire splinters, which I have unlocked. I can pick up. Not too much use because it's an endgame item. The fact it's unlocked is good. It's a great moneymaker eventually. This said, I can take a lot of damage with the Hueycoatl, and I also need a lot of prayer. So sometimes I die. But this one time I got a roll, which is a 3rd age range top. I'm never going to be able to get that. So it requires a lot of flicking to get enough damage and not take too much damage, but it's worth it. Adamant plate body unlocks adamantite bar. Very, very good. Eventually, it'll be a very good smithing upgrade, but so far, I don't have much use for adamantite bars. Like I said before, whenever I need prayer or HP, I would fly back using the bird to Fortis Coliseum. Also, I forgot to buy the brown apron, which I unlocked earlier. This gave me swamp tar, which is super easy to get. You can get it in Lumbridge, the swamp. And I also went to the Warriors Guild to buy a bronze 2H sword, which is another roll. It's a dead roll because Musketeer hat is a clue item. I don't care about it. But swamp tar is very good. It's a free roll. Now that was almost a T-bow, almost a twisted bow. That would have been awesome. This I'm pretty happy because Antidote is a pretty good roll. Like I said earlier, it's possible to buy Dynamite in Karen. Snape Grass Seed is a decent moneymaker, but overall it's not too useful. Eventually, if I can plant those, it would be an easy way for me to train farming, so not too bad. Rune Mace drop unlocks a lava battle staff. What better way to end this video on a fire rune and earth rune elemental staff? Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.